tied up too good. Hi, guys.
Just
Hi.
the bark right before we go live.
I hope you guys woke up from that because, guys, we're back in court after just one day.
Wow.
Oh my god.
We're back.
It's a new
Incredible.
record.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is this for before or after the explosion?
This is so what
I think this
Apollo
is-
said in the intro was that he is reviewing a case from before the explosion.
Is
Right.
that-
It's kind of like why
Isn't
he
this
was in
the-
the room.
Yeah, something like that.
I thought that we were finally back to being linear again. after
You're
all
silly,
that time.
Ark. You're silly. Ark.
No, not quite.
I have no idea what
Okay.
time it is.
Okay.
It's December.
It's
Other than-
December.
It's December. That's right.
Mhm.
It's December.
Yeah, no.
What
When
was
Apollo
the date
was
of the first trial?
I don't remember quite right now,
Was
but
it
when
I don't
January?
remember.
Apollo was speaking as if he is like the events have happened, but he's now reviewing a case before it happened.
Yes.
I have not exploded yet.
Yes. Give it time.
This is right before the explosion.
Anyways, it's time for a trial to begin.
Oh, good.
I guess that's just Apollo's line.
Yeah, you stole my line. I did.
I did.
Yeah. But this one is different.
Sorry to
Uh,
bother you, but
No.
Ah.
So. Sorry, I had something in my throat. I'm
Was it a
sorry to
bullet?
bother you, but are you all right, Apollo?
Are you all right, Junie?
So wait, this is Junie, but this is not the Junie from school.
No,
It's
this
the
is
same
the
one.
same Junie. She's just wearing
yeah.
a different outfit now.
Oh, right, sorry. This is
Yeah.
not the way that we saw her.
People
Is this
don't
before?
become different people when
or-
they have different clothes on.
I don't know.
Object permanence is very
I've
hard. But
seen
I mean more of like,
I've seen
is this before or
Phoenix
after?
with a purple shirt and a big heart on there. He was a different person back then.
purple.
Pink.
Pink, my bad. I'm tired. It is pink.
And he was a
I
glass
just
user back then.
misspoke.
Yeah. So the actual thing I was trying to ask is this before or after the trial
This
that we
is
just had?
after.
Ah, yeah.
This
She's
is
back
after
wearing
the
this.
school case. This is just before the
Mm.
explosion that happened in the
Okay.
first case that we
Okay.
did.
Okay,
Okay.
got it.
Anyways,
Ah! Was I making a scary face just now? Oh, how'd you know? Yes, I'm fine. I was just doing my chords of steel exercises. And now I'm all ready to go.
Yes, knowing you, I'm sure you will be just fine. Oh, I brought you a present from my garden.
Huh?
A bone? Oh, a loofah. Oh, no. This is a lotus root, is it?
how do you recognize a lotus root, Apollo?
Because takes place in California where it's a common food.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's right. My grandpa says a lotus root is good for your eyes.
Stab
But aren't
them in the
loofahs
eyes with
made
them.
from lotus roots?
Are they really?
Like old school. She even says that if you look through the holes, it can help you see into the future.
Your grandmother's crazy.
It's for good luck. Maybe later you can cook it and...
Oh, thanks for this. I'm gonna have some right now. I'm just gonna.
Oh my!
Oh, kind of tough though.
You can't eat it raw, but thank you for the enthusiastic try.
Oops, she didn't think me weird before. She will now. I gotta calm down.
Apollo's
God,
no.
he's so stupid, it's so hot.
Apollo! Sorry, I'm late.
Hi, Athena!
Junie! I didn't know you were coming today. Did you come to cheer Apollo on? Oh, I get it, you sly little thing, you.
Athena, stop!
Oh, we're good around, Athena. I was about to start any second. Is everything all set?
Oh, Apollo. Apollo, Apollo, when will you ever figure it out?
Never.
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 Figure what out?
I think that's Ark, but not Phoenix.
Just in case. That was the loudest sign or longest sign I've ever heard.
Oh.
Larry?
You
What if
can't
it
call me out
was?
immediately
Larry.
like that.
His fucking hair is the tip of a rocket.
Yeah.
Now look at the base of his hair in that picture, Lunar.
Oh, now
Yeah,
it
no,
makes
I see it.
sense.
And
I was
He
I was
is
making fun of
actually-
this guy's haircut.
He is actually talking like Larry Butts. Oh no. This is it. It's all over for me. They're gonna find me guilty.
We have not yet been able to rule out this guy being Larry Butts.
I think we're ruling him out.
This is our client. One Mr. Solomon, Soul Starbuck.
Starbuck.
Incredible.
That is a very famous astronaut who just so happens to be an acquaintance of mine and a murderer.
That's
Who I
interesting.
know right now, but he's a very upbeat and driven person.
So, murder, how'd you get into that line of work?
I think the crime comes. This about happens to be the Cosmos Space Center. Like in high school, my friend and I went to. Oh, in high school, okay. But I went there almost a little too much. That's where we met Mr. Starbuck.
I love light blue on gray.
It's about space travel, and he launched into a story after story, but with so much passion. So this is not his friend. This is somebody who his friend knows
Yes.
because his friend is dead.
Yeah.
Right. Well, back in those days, the man was 100% my hero. Oh, he does have little hair under there. I see.
Yeah.
Are you sure you're okay with being my lawyer, Apollo?
Of course, I'm sure. I know you, Mr. Starbuck. You're not the type to commit murder on purpose.
Thanks, but... I was supposed to be in space right about now.
I want to be in space.
Okay, not too late for me to left turn into Kaido Momoda on this guy, I think.
That one would make sense.
Yeah.
He's so depressed, though. It almost seems like an act. Us getting called off must have been a huge shock.
I'll probably never get the chance to go into space again.
Oh, don't say that. Don't stop believing. Besides, you said to go into space again.
Just.
Yeah, I don't think I could face Clay in the afterlife if I just rotted away in a cell.
Clay Terran. Can't believe he was murdered. I mean, he was such a promising astronaut under your command.
Yeah, he was a good guy, always there to pick me up when I was down. No one loved life as much as him, that's for sure.
And sad in the depression.
He was always so full of energy, telling me, "You're fine, Mr. Starbuck." How could something like this happen to a guy like him, huh? Wait.
Everything's
I've
fine.
never seen Mr. Starbuck so down.
Clay's gone and I'm going to prison. I wish I could burn up like a shooting star right now.
Aw.
Mr. Starbuck, you'll be fine.
Ah! What is it? What's with the yelling?
I'm gonna get to the bottom of this today. You'll see. Your mouth will shut. In exchange, I want you to go back into space. Oh, for you and Clay. Promise?
Does that mean you have lots of evidence to prove my innocence?
Mm,
Well, let's look at that one evidence we have.
Oh, well,
Oh,
Huh.
sad.
Huh.
The victim was discovered in the third floor boarding lounge in the main building. That's all the evidence we have. And he died to stabbing.
We watched the video last time for some reason.
Yeah.
Do we think that maybe this guy carried him out of the situation and then he got stabbed?
I don't know. Maybe.
we didn't get to investigate the area as much as we would have liked, thanks to the police.
You're welcome.
I'm done for. I'm a goner.
Hugh O'Connor?
Yo, Connor.
Connor. Everyone thinks I did it. Thought I was gonna soar like a comet, but I'm just gonna crash like a meteorite.
No, don't say that, Mr. Starbuck.
Don't count yourself out yet.
I know I tried to lose a teammate, but you just gotta keep going.
And what about you, Apollo?
What about me?
I was just thinking, wasn't Clay your best friend?
We need to focus on the trial right now. Are we all ready to go?
Apollo?
The trial is ready to begin! In the defense room!
Okay, here we go.
This is one trial I can't afford to lose. For Clay's sake and our clients, I will find Clay's killer.
Apollo, that's not your job.
I
Guys,
guess
it's
somehow
December.
it turns out to be my job most of the time.
Don't worry, that's just a funny coincidence.
That's just kind of how it always works out. in these games.
Yeah, it shouldn't be his job, but alas, it is.
Wonder for now?
Yeah, sounds right. Court is now in session for the trial of Solomon Starbuck. Oh.
Why is my eye like that?
Don't worry
You got
about it.
caught up in an explosion.
That hasn't happened yet.
Well, no, that hasn't happened.
No, the
yet.
explosion hasn't happened yet.
Oh.
This is a different injury that we do not know about.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Excuse me, Mr. Justice?
Yes, Your Honor.
What happened to your eye?
I cut myself shaving. I'm fine.
Oh.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
How badly do you shave?
Oh God.
I sneezed.
Oh no.
Are you
Oh,
sure?
no.
I don't.
I'm fine, Your Honor. The defense is ready.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. He's been like this since yesterday. He keeps insisting it's just a sty.
I suppose it's something he doesn't want to discuss. Maybe he's entering a touchy age.
The touchy age of we can't see his age. 25 or something.
Mid-20s.
Very well. And the prosecution? The prosecution appears to be ready as well.
Silence. No.
You.
Not yet. I'm not quite ready yet.
Hmm?
Hmm?
Already!
No.
Oh, wow.
From the get-go.
Oh!
The prosecution is now ready.
Well, it didn't take him long this time.
What's up with Blackwell?
What's up with you?
Now then, I shall give the opening statement.
Silence.
I'll do it.
You will? What an unexpected surprise! The prosecution doing his job!
This time, I can't leave it to anyone else.
You see, something is off with the two of you today.
No.
Aw.
You both seem different somehow.
New.
Very well, Prosecutor Blackwell. Your opening statement, if you would.
It was just yesterday. The crimes in question occurred at the Cosmos Space Center.
Ah, that famous federal research facility of all things related to astrology, right?
Astronomy, it's astronomy.
I'm a Taurus.
Good for you, Judge. Anyway, our rocket was set to launch from there. But at 9:28 a.m., before they could even move the rocket to the launch site,
Aquarius rising. Oh! It went boom.
2 explosive devices were detonated and the launch was cancelled.
My word! 2 bombs! How dreadful.
Would be a shame if there's a third somewhere. The defendant in today's trial is charged with both the bombing and with murder. One Mr. Solomon Starbuck. For whatever inane reason, he detonated a bomb on the rocket he himself would be in.
Solomon Starbuck? I recognize that name. Isn't he that famous astronaut?
Correct, your boldness. Mr. Starbuck was the pilot of the Hat-1 rocket 7 years ago. As you may recall, despite some interstellar trouble, his mission was a success. Some say it was a miracle he returned alive. I suppose you could say he's a living legend.
Oh, I remember now. He's something of an international celebrity, right?
A Taurus, but he's got the Libra symbol right behind him.
Oh, that's my moon sign.
Oh, nerd.
And it's in retrograde.
Oh, it is very hard to read this text.
No,
They even
Yeah.
turned that incident into a movie and everything.
So usually I like setting the text box transparency a little bit down. It's supposed to be like this. So,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's
know.
let's leave it there.
Yeah.
but yeah.
We've got a real space pioneer in court today.
But even heroes tumble from their lofty heights. Returning to subject at hand.
Ah yes, the victim was one Mr. Clay Terran, a subordinate of the defendant.
Indeed, a loyal disciple brutally stabbed to death by his mentor.
Stabbed to death, you say? But that's illegal.
People
You
can't
mean
do
his
that.
death wasn't a result of the bombing?
Correct. Despite his lofty dreams, the victim was seen as an interloper by the defendant. And so he was sent not into space, but to the universe which we mortals cannot see.
Clay.
I think I've heard enough. The case seems pretty clear-cut at this point. I'm prepared to pass judgment. However,
little
there is
soon,
one
Judge.
thing I'm curious about. That metal box next to the witness stand.
Loser.
Loser. What purpose does it
Loser.
serve exactly?
Mockery.
Since you asked so nicely, it's your coffin.
Oh, have mercy on me!
I jest. It's evidence. Due to its immense size, you have little choice but to lay it where it rests now. We shall get to the contents of the box in due time.
Whew, I feel like I just lost 50 years off of my life.
Does he even have 50 years left?
Damn.
Dina.
I'm holding the defense in contempt.
Inner monologue, Athena. Inner monologue.
Huh?
Enough jabbering. Aha!
Bobby Fulbright's the name. In justice we trust us. Ah, Detective Fulbright. Very well then. Please explain the details of this incident to the court if you would.
Me,
On it.
Judge.
Might it be a judge swap? Yeah.
Phew.
You wanna?
I love that show, Judge Swamp. That's my favorite reality TV show. On it, first we take a look at this pamphlet from the Cosmos Space Center. In it, you'll find a diagram outlining the overall layout of the Space Center.
Wow.
Ah, here we are. For a more detailed look on what's on the left side of this building,
Find the hexagon.
take a look at this cross section that we, the police, have created. See the launch pad and the main building?
You want it? Or do you want me to take it?
Go ahead.
Okay. The launch pad in this is the square building, and the rounded structure is the main building, right?
You got it! The incident took place in Launchpad 1 and in the main building's lounge. I'll be using this diagram during my testimony. It'll make it easier to understand.
Yay. Let's look at that. Bobby, no! I want the music!
Bobby.
Right.
Okay,
Nice.
there it is.
There it is.
Just before the rocket was set to launch, two bombs went boom! Boom!
Can I get 5 booms?
Boom bassa boom festival! One on the second floor of the Space Center's main building and one in Launchpad 1. Thankfully, only the two astronauts were in Launchpad 1 at the time. The two of them managed to make it back as far as the boarding lounge. But after, I'm gonna sneeze.
No!
Oh.
Bless you.
But after the escape, one of the two was found stabbed to death.
To death, you say?
A murder on top of a bombing. Detective, the victim was already dead by the time you arrived at the lounge, correct?
Yup. Thinking he'd sabotaged the bombing, the defendant killed him right there in the rocket. And just look at this tragic photo.
Oh my! Is that a knife in the victim's chest? I've never seen one of those before.
Yes, Your Honor, it's the knife that cruelly ended this young man's dreams. We couldn't get any prints off of it, though, because the defendant was in his spacesuit.
No fingerprints.
By the way, Detective Fulbright, why are the victim's helmet and right glove absent in this photograph?
We had to remove them to identify him, Your Honor.
So you got fingerprints.
I personally removed his glove during the investigation. We had to get his fingerprints to confirm his identity, after all.
Hmm. Yes, it would have been very difficult to identify him without a face or fingerprints. Now, there's just one more thing I'd like to inquire about. What is this round thing next to the victim in this photo?
Something so important to the victim, he took it with him as he escaped the launch pad. A capsule that apparently contains asteroid samples. While obviously valuable for research purposes, it has no relation to this case.
I see.
So we know that the bomb in the main building was on the second floor. But where was the bomb that was in the launch pad 1 located?
That one was on the rocket itself. It was situated around the central part of the rocket. Apparently, the area around the launch pad's elevator was a sea of flames. I would like to submit this diagram report into the record.
The trial's just started and we're already in a bind.
You get used to it. Besides, that's where the cross examination is for, right? What the 2 astronauts were doing during the bombing. That'll be the key.
Dun dun. I don't have anything that I can think of to, like, present immediately, so let's just start pressing.
Hold it! Okay.
How powerful were the explosions?
Well, the one in the main building wasn't strong enough to bring the place down.
That's good.
But the room it went off was burned black. Thankfully, nobody was hurt. Due in large part, of course, to me stepping up to lead the evacuation. You're welcome.
Wait, what were you doing in the first place? Oh, Detective Fulbright.
Ha ha ha! I'm Bobby Fulbright, hero of justice.
That doesn't explain.
I'll be there, wherever and whenever people need my help. I'd go to the other side of the world or even the edge of the universe.
I'm not so sure he knows how far that actually is. I guess I'll leave that one alone.
Admirable decision, Justice Dono.
Huh? What did he decide?
Well, could you describe what it was like at the Space Center at the time?
The bomb cut the power to the central bank of elevators and the third-floor lounge. It was pitch black in there, I tell you. However, the security cameras and whatnot were running on emergency backup.
And how did the evacuation go?
I immediately and heroically whisked people down to the Space Center's basement shelter.
Oh, the basement shelter?
Yes, there's an emergency shelter beneath the Space Center.
An emergency shelter, huh?
We get it!
Oh, here it is. It's at the bottom of the diagram. The Space Center is pretty impressive to have its own shelter.
Wow, evacuation reports. Let's look at those more clearly. Police officers and riot police gave evacuation instructions immediately. There was a power outage and the affected areas remained dark. The security system switched to emergency power and continued to work. Evacuees have moved to the basement shelter.
The power outage and evacuation seemed unrelated to the murder at this point. I'll leave that aside for now. So there were 2 explosions in total, correct?
Yep, that's right.
That was one press.
Oh my god.
Hold it!
Yikes.
Well, let me get this straight. Mr. Starbuck rigged a rocket he was going to board with explosives.
Huh? What are you talking about?
If the defendant really did plant the bomb on his own rocket, he'd be caught in the explosion as well.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Fine. A simpleton for a simpleton. Fulbright, the motive.
Understood. The defendant actually had astrophobia.
Hmm?
Oh?
Astrophobia? What could that be?
A fear of space, naturally. Just the thought of space can cause the afflicted to freeze up. And so, in his terror, the defendant found a way to stop the launch at the last minute.
That's absurd!
Unfortunately for you, we have evidence. Look at these.
Drugs.
Judas.
What are they?
These anti-anxiety tablets were found among the defendant's possessions. Apparently, he was taking them in secret to quell his fears. He couldn't have had anxiety for any other reason.
Never.
Mhm.
I mean, considering earlier things, but there were a multitude of problems with the rocket Mr. Starbuck rode 7 years ago. Rumor has it threatened to crash a number of times as well. That was, of course, very traumatic for Mr. Starbuck.
Objection!
But that doesn't mean he'd go so far as to blow up his own ship.
Silence!
So, The defendant couldn't appear to mar his good name, now could he? No, not after the media had branded him Soul Starbuck, space pioneer extraordinaire. Given these conditions, the defendants could hardly run away like some base mutts.
What, so that's why you think he resorted to the bombing?
Naturally. He constructed this act of sabotage in an attempt to blow up the space center, which would effectively abort the launch, but spare his reputation.
Now I'm sure you understand why we have to bring justice down on this atrocious criminal.
Yeah, this feels like a press everything and get all the information.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Are you sure it was only the 2 of them?
It was just before the spaceship was set to launch, so of course it was only those 2.
Well, there could have been somebody else in that rocket.
Silence!
Nuh-uh! The notion of a third party in Launchpad 1 is utterly absurd. Just to enter the area from the lounge, one must pass through a door guarded by a fingerprint recognition device. And allow me to state up front that there are precious few with the clearance to do so.
A fingerprint recognition device. It sounds as futuristic and complex as a space center.
Actually, it's not as amazing as you think, Your Honor. Take a look at this photograph. This is the door with the lounge. This is the door in the lounge with the fingerprint lock. Only personnel whose fingerprints are registered can pass through.
I see. That is very different from what I had in mind. And is there a record of the number of people that passed through the door yesterday?
Yes, there were only three: the defendant, the victim, and the director of the Space Center, Yuri Cosmos.
There's Yuri in this.
It's a real name.
I know. Yuri Lowenthal exists too, so you know.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
But doesn't that mean it's possible the director is the one who did it?
Not a chance. He was in the main building when the bombs exploded at 9:28, doing his job directing the launch. Besides having an alibi, he has no motive for committing these senseless acts.
I mean, that's a point. The director can't be considered a suspect then.
A biometric door lock operated by fingerprint recognition. Only the defendant, the victim, and the Space Center director had access.
So the director definitely did it, right?
Seems pretty likely.
Hold it! Oh, you know, I should probably look at the court record. Oh. Only Director Cosmos, Starbuck, and Turner were authorized. An independent security company managed the usage records. Backup power allows it to function even when the power goes out. Attempts to use print recognitions are also recorded via security camera. Now that's what sounds important.
Interesting.
So while it would appear that the pair barely escaped with their lives, in actuality, one of them had already been murdered inside the rocket. That's the angle the prosecution wants to push, correct?
You got it. In fact, that's what I've been trying to say this whole time. If the victim had been alive, he would have for sure tried to stop the bombing.
Is there any chance that Mr. Turan could have just been killed before he boarded the rocket?
They were both alive and well at boarding time and embarked under their own power. Their hearts full of hope. Their hearts full of hopes and dreams of space. Play the music.
I don't have it in head.
Da, da.
Da, da, da.
Danganronpa. Sorry.
And both their hopes and dreams were dashed.
If I may continue my explanation, after the evacuation order was given, the defendant made his escape, carrying the victim to make it look like a rescue.
Final statement.
But after the escape, one of the two was heckin' stabbed.
And who was the first to find the victim?
Actually, there were two of them.
The Space Center director, Yuri Cosmos, and Detective Candace Arm.
Oh.
Hey, girl. That is a fantastic bob.
One of them was a detective?
Yep. Detective Arm specializes in bombings, you see. She and the director were ordering the evacuation following the explosions. They were also worried about the astronauts, so they hurried over to the boarding lounge. That's when they discovered the victim along with the defendant.
Two witnesses, huh? And one of them is a detective. And either one would have anything to say that would help me.
I think that pretty much covers the details of the case. Only the victim and the defendant were on the launch pad when the former was killed. If this is the truth, then only Mr. Starbuck could have carried out this crime.
What did I get out of it only hurt my case?
Justice Dono. Foolish is the warrior who rushes headlong into battle. Preparation is an essential element of battle, so I advise you to take a gander at this.
What is it?
It's a CD!
Whoa.
CD's not.
You stole my joke! Footage from the security camera. As the two astronauts emerge from the bowels of the Launchpad 1 corridor.
That is a word that you could have chosen.
Yes. The boarding lounge security camera captured a desperate escape. Now, I would direct your attention to what the defendant is shouldering. Which you can see is none other than the lifeless body of the victim.
What?
Habba-da-ba-ba. Order, order, I say.
This lines up exactly with what the prosecution has been asserting.
Actually, I'm back. I would have to go like this ready.
Security camera video added.
Apollo? What does the 50 mean?
50.
Also, can we see... There's
Oh,
not like a trail of
50.
blood or anything. We don't see the knife in his body already, though it is kind of dark.
Could be there.
It could be there.
Oh,
How exactly did they determine that Clay was already gone in that footage?
Ah, I see what you mean, but the Clay was still alive at this point is pretty critical. You're right, let's take another look at the footage. Is it impossible that Mr. Terrain was still alive here and that Mr. Starbuck was helping him?
Why, I believe you're right. One man carrying the other to safety. What a beautiful expression of friendship.
Judge, one of them is dead.
You don't know that.
Though. You don't know that, though. You have to
One
prove
of them is dead now.
You have to prove that, though.
All
One of
right.
them's dead now, but not in that moment.
That could,
Can you
that could,
prove that this man is dead?
that could be fake. I wasn't there.
Bobby, do we have to bring the body from the morgue? Uh-oh.
Silence.
Perhaps that's what it looks like to a one-eyed hothead and a dotard. But it only makes sense if the victim's dead, if it's the victim's dead body. Wait, wasn't this also line kind of mentioned in the second trial with the like yokai village?
Oh yeah, there was a flashback to this scene, wasn't there?
I think they talk about something in that scene. But this
remember,
hasn't
it's been
happened
so
yet
long.
at that point. But anyways,
What do you mean?
Fulbright, explain it to Justice Dono.
You got it. Ready, kid? Are you ready, kids?
No, no.
Aye, aye, Captain!
I can't hear you!
Aye, aye, Captain!
Oh, if the murder had occurred in the lounge.
Oh my god, it's not Oh my god.
Anyone can enter the lounge after all.
Anyone could have entered the lounge.
Anyone!
God.
It could have been anyone. But doing it while they were loaded the spaceship? That is a Hans of a different color.
Objection.
Where does Hans come from? I don't remember.
I don't know. It's just a weird way to say horse.
Alright. I like it.
But you can't deny there's a possibility that the murder could have happened in the lounge. All the video shows is the man helping his fellow astronaut out.
Silence.
Your assertion is based on emotion. It's based on your belief that Mr. Starbuck would surely help his own disciple. But you have no logical explanation as to why the victim could still be alive.
It's possible.
Prove it then. Evidence.
Unfortunately, Mr. Justice, the prosecution is right. Your argument is bad.
Your argument's bad.
No.
You're bad.
Nuh-uh.
It sounded perfectly logical to me.
Contempt. Well, Mr. Justice, if you have no further objections, I believe it's time to bring the cross-examination to a close.
Objections? Well,
Your Honor, the defense requests a little time to think and regroup.
Given the facts, I'm not sure I see the need.
What is it, Athena?
It's just, there's something that's been bothering me.
If it isn't the defense stalling for time as always. Very well, I'm feeling generous. You may have a small measure of time.
Yes!
You have 5 seconds.
5 seconds!
4.
Rude.
After that, I declare that this cross-examination to be closed, and a verdict to be rendered. Your boldness, raise your gavel high. It's time for a countdown.
Okay, but I'm going in nanoseconds. Oh!
Ready?
Uh-huh. 5.
We don't have time. Spit out, Athena.
Only 3 more seconds.
Ah! Look, I don't think the prosecution's explanation is very complete. Meaning there's something missing, like they conveniently left it unexplained.
Something they didn't explain. Something they didn't explain. Oh, you're right. I think I know that's what we're talking about.
Oh, your 5 seconds are up, Mr. Justice. Is there anything about the prosecution's argument you'd like to rebuke?
Yes, Your Honor. Actually, there is. There's something the prosecution has yet to make clear in the court.
Well, if you put it that way. What is it that the prosecution has failed to explain?
I think they explained motive because it was like
Yeah.
a cover up about the whole like sabotaging the mission.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
why the body
So
was
it was
moved.
why it was moved.
Yay!
They failed to explain why Mr. Starbuck would bother bringing the body back at all. If the defendant wanted to kill the victim, why don't you just leave the body in the rocket? Why go through the trouble of bringing him all the way back out of the boarding lounge?
Oh, that's true. I don't think we've heard the prosecution's thoughts on that yet.
That's because they have none, Your Honor. After all, how does one explain something so illogical?
Like this. By not saying it, shit.
The prosecution is claiming that the defendant moved the victim's dead body. Well, the entire premise of that argument is wrong.
We're already doing the turnabouts.
Then let's hear your theory, Mr. Justice.
The defense poses that the defendant didn't kill the victim. He was helping him.
Fulbright, explain it for our sad friend here before I nod off to his monotone monologue. Inform him exactly why Space Boy moved the victim.
Huh? Oh, they've gotta be joking.
This face again.
Beautiful, isn't it?
It's really good.
It's simple. Mr. Starbuck did what he did to direct suspicion away from himself. He wanted to create the impression he had heroically risked his life to save his partner. That's why he made sure to make it to the security camera so there'd be a record.
At the very least, he appears to have achieved success with you and the old man.
Ah!
One man
just had
carrying
this.
the other to safety. Yep.
Friendship.
The average person wearing a spacesuit weighs easily over 200 pounds. That's 100 kilos. Saving the life of a partner who weighs as much while trying to escape deadly flames. What a dramatic sob story fit for the silver screen.
Indeed, I was completely taken in by the humanity of the story.
You see? Yet the true ending is what... Yet the true ending is that all the traces of his hammy act were meant to be blown up. Yes, and now we arrive at a thrilling conclusion. The third explosion.
You held on to that?
Well, just to really make it pop.
What
You know?
are you talking about? There was no third explosion.
Silence.
Yes, there was. Indeed, you were correct. Never mind.
What the fuck, Blackwell?
But that is
What are
thanks
you
to
doing?
Detective R. It was she who identified and secured the bomb. However, it doesn't change the fact that a third bomb was discovered in the lounge. The steel coffin besides the witness stand. That would be a bomb transport case. We used that to transport the deactivated bomb here. It was found in the lounge. A bomb in the form of a most
that's-
distasteful toy.
What?
One on the second floor of the main building, one on the launch pad, and one in the lounge, which was where they were going.
Mhm.
The defendant planned to set off 3 firework displays. Fortunately, the third was discovered before it could be detonated. For had it not, the victim's body and other vital evidence would surely have been immolated.
Objection.
Sorry.
Nope!
I think.
Before you utter a word, know that the evidence supports me.
I think he's reading my mind.
If I just stop him from speaking, he can't make up those things. As it is still undergoing forensic investigations, I do not have the evidence on hand. However, know that a peculiar item was found in one of Mr. Starbuck's pockets. Specifically, a bomb detonation switch.
You found what?
Hoppa, hoppa.
You know, usually things are like, my guy looked kind of guilty. Your guys looks pretty guilty by this one, I gotta admit. I suspect the defendant had no time to destroy such damning evidence. When his space center director and Detective Arm stumbled across the murder. So he thought to hide it in his pockets. Feeble brain that he is.
Ah! No, Mr. Starbuck would never do anything like that.
Where's the evidence?
Ah!
I killed him, Your Honor. I win.
Prison.
I already am!
What do I do?
What's worse than prison?
Spat! Justice Dono, open your eyes and see the truth.
This appears to be irrefutable evidence that the accused set off the explosions.
Must be some kind of mistake. That can't be the truth.
Still can't accept it. You believe in your client, come what may. Then why don't you cross-examine the defendant himself? Is it time for another judge swap?
Could it be?
Now, this has got to be a trap.
It's like Blackwell's controlling the entire game.
I think he was waiting for me to bring up the body moving issue.
Why do you say that?
'Cause it had just been an argument when I pointed it out. And to really rub it in, and a decisive piece of evidence up his sleeve, too.
I got scared you cut out there for a split second. I thought your computer crashed.
Yeah,
Oh, no, hasn't done it all day.
Good.
that's good.
We are all knocking on wood.
Knock on wood.
Mm.
I was trying to shake my faith in Mr. Starbuck and break me down.
Then making you cross-examine Mr. Starbuck at this point was part of his plan too? Totally underhanded, but I wouldn't expect anything less from him.
Now, let us hear from the arch-villain, the fiendish murderer himself. Famed astronaut Solomon Starbuck.
Witness your name and occupation, please.
That quick knock just to be sure, only to find it knock on the wood dislodges the screwdriver.
Solomon Starbuck, astronaut. Oh, how did this happen?
Mr. Starbuck, you are looking very well. Will you be able to give testimony?
No.
Well, unfortunately, no is not an option.
Then why did you ask?
You are accused of the Space Center bombing and the murder of Clay Terran. Clay Terran.
Clay pigeon.
Earthman. Please testify to these allegations.
Mind if I take the suit off? It's getting really heavy.
Silence.
No! It's not the weight of the suit that you feel, but of your sins. Prepare to carry that weight for the rest of your life.
Banish me to the moon. I don't care anymore.
Wow, that was super negative. Is he going to be all right up there?
He'll be fine, I think. As I should totally give up and say he did it, that is.
I did it.
All I did was support Clay over my shoulder and get us out of the rocket. Like always, I took the elevator to the middle level and headed for the corridor. Clay had passed out by the time we got to the order to evacuate. I didn't kill Clay, I was trying to save him.
So you assert you didn't set off the bombs or murder the victim?
Haha, haha. But I bet you think I'm lying, right?
I reserve all judgment until after I've heard your full testimony.
I'm sure you don't believe me.
It's like Larry and Kaido did the DBC fusion.
Yeah. Yeah. I bet you don't even believe I'm an astronaut.
I don't think the judge doubts that.
Who'd wear a suit like that except for an astronaut?
An actor?
I will say when I saw you in that movie, you appeared quite courageous, though I suppose reality never quite lives up to the fantasy.
I guess I'm just a big disappointment. I really don't care what happens anymore.
Oh no, he's completely given up.
What a depressing fellow. If you were to join me in the clink, I imagine that annoying sighing of yours would rub off on the other inmates.
Like how it rubbed off on Prosecutor Blackquill a second ago.
Was it you, Joe Yawn?
Was that supposed to be you?
Oh.
Oh, was that Blackwell sighing?
It said question mark. I thought it was another person.
Yeah.
Mr. Starbuck's testimony contains a glaring contradiction.
But it does?
The question is, what does it mean? Which Mr. Starbuck is my client. I can't be gun shy now. I gotta find out the truth.
He said he took the elevator, right?
Oh, yeah. That would be bad if there was a bomb.
That has to be something.
Support Clay on my
Skip
shoulder.
straight there.
Like always, I took the elevator down to the middle level and headed for the corridor. Let's
Press this.
real quick look also. Yeah.
Hold it!
Is that the elevator inside the launch pad area?
That's right. We always use it to get to and from the cockpit.
That makes sense. So he was just using the route he always used.
In spite of the fact that there had to be an explosion?
Huh?
I think Mr. Starbuck is hiding something. Something pretty big.
Well, that is a yelling.
I mean, yeah, that's
show something
that's
there.
definitely what we need to present on.
Oh.
Explosion sparked a fire on the second floor of the main building and the middle level of. Okay, yep, it's this.
Also.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Objection!
Speedrun, the depressing man.
Mr. Starbuck, I need your testimony to be as accurate as possible.
Was I not being accurate?
No, because it's impossible for you to have taken the elevator down to the mid-level.
What makes you say that, Mr. Justice?
Well, please recall where the bomb went off in Launchpad 1. Also recall about the explosives. The middle-level elevator was engulfed in flames.
Oh, you're right. Which means...
Exactly. Launchpad's elevator would have been unusable. In other words... Mr. Starbuck, your statement is decidedly inconsistent with the facts. What's with the helmet?
Mission Command! Mission Command! Do you read me? Come in, please!
Objection!
This is Mission Command. I order you to pay attention! Stop this nonsense and answer my questions, Mr. Starbuck.
Oh, my helmet!
My oxygen oxygen concentration and body temperature declining.
This is fun.
Wow. Did he already have his big... Okay.
He's dead.
Did he just die?
I won!
But
Mr. Starbuck, we are not in space right now. Please stop pretending you've lost consciousness and stand back up.
Oh, man. Oh, I apologize, Your Honor. I forgot I was still on her.
I feel like we all just got a real glimpse of Solomon Starbuck the astronaut.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, he's more like an astronaut now than when he was doing all that sighing. Mr. Starbuck, would you please explain the consistency in your statement? How you used the middle level elevator?
I, was nervous and I said the wrong thing. I'm sorry. I actually, took a different route, I think.
Different route?
I hope you're able to deliver a straight story this time.
I'll get it right this time. Maybe. No, I mean probably.
Probably.
It's understandable to be nervous, but let me remind you that accuracy is paramount in court.
Let's see. My escape route. What I said before was a mistake. I remember now. I took a different route. Maybe, probably. With the capsule and clay in my arms, I made my way down from the upper level. What? Oh.
So you're saying you escaped without using the elevator?
That's right. There's a ladder that spans the upper and middle levels.
A ladder,
You're
you
killing
say?
me here. You're killing me.
But what about step ladder, though?
That's not a step
what-
ladder. That's a regular.
None of
ladder.
those. I used that ladder to get to the middle level.
Uh-huh.
Luckily, the fire hadn't reached the ladder, so we could make our escape that way.
And the capsule you mentioned, I suppose you mean the thing next to Mr. Terrain there? Was the capsule that important that you'd risk your life to take it with you?
It almost goes without saying, but yeah, that capsule contains asteroid samples. Therefore, it's invaluable as research material. With his spacesuit on, Clay weighed a ton, but securing the capsule was also important.
I need you to answer to the best of your ability. Mr. Jabba, please remember that your verdict is writing on your testimony.
Maybe I am guilty after all.
Don't say that.
No, don't say that.
Judge, you heard him! You heard him!
I,
No.
want, I,
No.
wa- I wonder if you could see the stars in prison. Bet it's more comfortable than a spaceship. I think I'm getting what happened to him.
My escape route. So which one of these do we press and or present that obvious thing?
The one where he said something that mattered.
That seems about right.
Okay, here's my thought.
Uh-huh.
We need him to get that. We need him to add that he used a ladder to his testimony.
Yeah, without saying that outright, it's gonna be hard to, like, mention.
I think we need to press him somewhere.
Yeah.
The upper level of the launch pad area?
That's right. That's what I said, isn't it?
Granted, that route does exist. So to recap, you had clay over your right shoulder and the capsule in your left hand.
Apollo just spelling it out.
Yeah, it's really important, so I couldn't let it get burned up. So even though clay was really heavy, I couldn't afford to carry him with both hands. I did the best I could with him over one shoulder and the capsule in my other hand.
I don't think the meaning of what he just said has hit him yet.
Do you have to do what you need me to do justice, or do you want to do it yourself?
No, we'll do it.
Yes, I know. I've come this far. Don't turn it back now. It's time to present some evidence.
I guess we just present the
So-
ladder.
Yeah, I guess so. So Mr. Starbuck escaped with Clay and the capsule, which means it's just like in the footage. I can see why he couldn't run, though.
Must weigh over 200 pounds just by himself.
Yeah, he had to support Clay, who was another 200 pounds. Plus, he had to ensure the safety of that capsule. I don't think I could have even walked under those circumstances.
You must be so strong.
Oh, thank you.
Walking straight forward is probably just about all I would be able to manage.
Bob,
So is there a
yeah.
Mrs. Starbuck?
So, this one where it says ladder, or this one that doesn't say?
Objection!
Mr. Starbuck, why don't you just tell the truth?
Oh, the truth? Let's see. The Earth is blue. Oh my god.
Love him.
Mr. Starbuck.
No, that's not right. I mean, it is right, but I guess the Earth isn't blue? Yeah, that's it. Yep.
The truth, Mr. Starbuck!
Prepare the emergency oxygen tank.
Mr. Justice, the witness appears confused. Please help draw out the truth from him.
Mr. Starbuck, under the circumstances at the time, you couldn't possibly have reached the boarding lounge by the upper level route.
Huh?
Not as long as there was, or as this was along the escape route.
Take that!
The ladder.
To get down from the upper to the middle level, where the launch pad 1 corridor is, you have to go down the ladder. Isn't that right, Mr. Starbuck?
Of course, that was the only way we could escape. Didn't you
Objection!
just toss the asteroids?
Well, that might get destroyed by doing that, depending on how high it is.
But how would that work? At the time, you were supporting Mr. Turan over one shoulder, were you not? Remember, he was in full gear as well, putting him over like 200 pounds.
Well, it's easy on the moon. Gravity is only 1/6 of what it is on Earth.
Objection!
But the Space Center is located on Earth. Should be an octopus climbing a ladder with an adult male in space gear in one arm, while carrying the capsule in your other, is impossible, wouldn't you say?
He ran down the ladder real fast.
But I am an octopus.
Oh.
So, Mr. Starbuck,
Nemo.
how did you climb down the ladder with your arms full?
You just tucked and rolled.
Mr. Starbuck, please come clean and tell us the truth now.
Oh no! Oh, engineer with engineer. Oh, goodbye.
Blah. Goodbye.
Just fly in the coop.
We kind of love this guy, actually.
I'm caught on the ceiling.
Help anyone? Very high up here.
Beverly, prepare the cherry picker. We must launch our rescue mission at once.
Finally!
We've been waiting for years to use that thing.
Well, that's one way to take off while being questioned.
I'd rather prove he's innocent so we can go back to space again for real someday.
Now, Mr. Starbuck.
Now then, Mr. Starbuck, do you think you can keep your feet planted on the ground?
Yes, I apologize for losing control.
Are you ready to tell us the truth?
No, not that. Anything but that. Oh, no.
What's going on? This isn't Mr. Starbuck that I know.
It appears Space Boy is prone to deception. Witness!
Yes?
I thought your story odd, but perhaps the inconsistencies can be explained as the result of a medical side effect.
What are you talking about, Prosecutor Blackwell?
Didn't I already state that the space boy is, ironically, terrified of going into space? That's why I took some precautions just before the launch. For you see, traces of this anti-anxiety drug were found in his system.
There's some of the good stuff.
Oh? I said things about to take a nosedive.
Hold it! You've got it all wrong. I told him during the investigation, too. I don't know anything about any drugs. I never took any medication, I swear.
Oh, yeah.
It was found in his system. I doesn't remember taking it? How could that be?
Drugged?
Somebody must have slipped them to me. But I guess maybe that's why I don't remember, because of the side effects. Yeah, that's why I don't remember much about what really happened.
What?
Order! Order in the court!
Oh, he had useful testimony out of him. He doesn't remember anything.
Well, this certainly explains why his testimony kept changing.
Why did you just tell me he couldn't remember?
I guess he didn't want anybody to find out he was terrified of going into space.
Maybe I really did do it.
Starbuck, no!
Don't say that!
Which brings us to the answer of our original question of how the witness climbed down the ladder with a dead body.
It does? So what is it?
A dead man feels no pain and makes no complaints, Justice Dono. So the body was simply dropped down from the top of the ladder.
Objection.
Wouldn't the body show signs of that?
Objection.
Astronaut suits are very sturdy.
And I see! And then the defendant could climb down with his free hand!
Objection!
Drop the body down? Or just it's such a disrespectable thing?
A killer.
Besides, dropping the body down would leave marks on the body itself.
Thank you!
So you are capable of quick thinking. Yes, you are correct.
Don't tell me they found marks on the body.
Hey buddy, how many times have you beaten me in court so far? That's what I thought.
What's this?
It's the oxygen tank from the victim's spacesuit. It's ruptured. And I'm sure you can figure out why.
There would be more than that.
You can't be implying it's ruptured when the defendant dropped the victim's body.
I am, for they fracture easily when struck.
Objection!
That seems like a design flaw.
It is.
What if
What do
it's
you-
true the tank explosion and shrapnel would leave marks on the body?
Why do you think he's so horrified of going to space? They ain't got shit for security.
Sorry. Yet, according to the autopsy report, only the knife wound was found in the victim's body. You're clearly grasping at straws with this line of reasoning.
Silence!
A spacesuit isn't heavy for the sake of being heavy, Justice Dono. It includes the latest technological device and is made of fabric of tomorrow. This fabric is made to protect astronauts from the dangers of space. So falling a few Earth yards would hardly leave a mark on the wearer.
Objection!
Nah.
Should it be impossible to stab someone through it as well?
It should. And yet, through sheer coincidence, the knife slipped through a weak spot in the suit's structure and found its way to its targets.
What are the chances?
Low. You forget that our killer is an astronaut himself with knowledge of how the suits work.
He's got me there.
And now my argument has been proven. Spaceboy killed the victim in the rocket and then dropped his body from the upper level. After climbing down, he shouldered the body and made sure the camera recorded them. There's no more room for debate about these facts. It is clear that Solomon Starbuck is the only one who could have killed Clay Terran.
Ah!
Here, the report regarding the astronaut's oxygen tanks. Consider it my second send-off gift. Feel free to use it as payment to cross the river Styx. Catch!
Ah!
The victim tank was ruptured with 0% left. The defendant had 80% remaining oxygen displayed on his left shoulder.
You don't
Wait a
say.
minute.
You don't
Well,
say.
Hold on a minute.
Well, I'm not holding to anything.
Hey, this report is pretty detailed.
Display on the astronaut's left shoulder shows the oxygen remaining. After the incident, the victim's tank was ruptured and the remaining oxygen was 0. The tank belonged to Starbuck, who claims to have carried the victim, said it was 80% full. Tanks were functioning properly at the time.
Look at that picture.
No, there's nothing here. Look at that
Oh.
handprint. Look at it. It's so
Mhm.
pretty.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right.
That's quite a handprint.
Mhm.
Anyways.
Fitty.
Oh, pah!
Let's see. The display on the astronaut's left shoulder shows the oxygen remaining.
Guys, this might be important information.
No.
I guess that means the glowing cyan digits represent the amount of oxygen in the tank.
Huh. I'm done for. I'm going to prison instead of space.
I'm going to prison instead of space.
Space boy.
You mean prison boy? Yes.
Take heart. The bejeweled night sky is still beautiful even when viewed through bars.
You mean the stars is seen from prison?
That's right. Your cell will be your spaceship. Picture the view through the iron bars. It's like being an astronaut in your own craft for all time.
That's not a half bad thought.
Mr. Starbuck? Oh, Prosecutor Blackwell got him good.
Spaceship prison cell, fly me, my guilt, and my despair into the deepest, darkest space. And then let's get sucked into a black hole together.
Objection!
This guy's great.
Mr. Starbuck, you can't give up hope.
Hope!
Oh, yes, Apollo.
You know, Clay looked up to you. Said you were an incredible man. I think I might need to call it.
Not feeling well.
I don't. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Hey, we got a lot of evidence today.
Just go,
Yeah,
alright?
we made some progress. We know what we're gonna do next.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hi. Wow, we already have 2 pages here.
Oh wow.
Hi, Junie.
Hello.
Bye, Junie.
Goodbye.
But yeah, if we're calling it here, then what are we doing tomorrow?
I mean, the schedule says Pokemon.
It does say Pokemon.
It does.
It does. But yeah,
Hopefully.
we can pray.
I
We'll
want
see.
you to know.
We'll let you
Okay.
know if we swap things around.
Yeah.
All right. Feel better,
Mhm.
JB.
Yeah, I feel
Way
better.
soon.
But yes. What kind of soup was it? A lack of oxygen soup?
Space soup.
Yeah! It's also called spoop. Wait.
No.
Spoop.
Space.
Space.
But yes.
Spiles.
Space. We'll see you later, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Good night.